Hello, everybody. This is Mario Linares. I'm broadcasting from Rio de Janeiro, and I'm in contact with Dr. Florian Kongoli, who is on Avenida Paulista, the Paulista Avenue, that is 130 years today. Good evening, Dr. Florian. How are you?
Good evening, Mario. How are you?
Very well, much better now that I can see this beautiful Christmas tree. Where are you exactly?
Yes, Avenida Paulista, 130 years old. And here we
Yeah.
are at the mall, one of the main malls of Avenida Paulista, shopping
Mm.
centers. And you
Yeah,
see, yes,
show us
and you
around.
see,
Show us around.
yes, it is, we are still in the middle where, where bicycles come in the middle of Paulista Avenue in the
I see.
bicycle lines, the unique in the world, and completely different view in the evening compared
Yeah, we
to in the morning.
Yeah, what do you think? Do you prefer it at night or during the afternoon or during the day?
Wha- Each one has its own beauty. You see, uh, uh, you see cars going around in both directions,
Uh-huh.
and you are safe in the middle. At safe somewhat because I'm not supposed to be here anyway, because
Uh-huh.
it's a bike line.
Uh-huh.
There are both two. There are double one going and one coming. So I'm walking this way.
Yeah, so be
Uh,
careful not to be
so,
run
but
into by a bicycle.
yeah, well, but sometimes to have some, we should be in the center. We should be at the different places in order to catch the beauty of the city. So,
Yes.
and it's late. It's around 11. It's around 11 p.m. So there are not too many. There are not too many uh, bicycles coming in and out
Mm-hmm.
in both directions.
I
So I
see.
hope we are okay. But this is the only way to show the beauty of the city. How you feel in the middle of a big four lanes highways in both directions, and you walk in the center in a complete quietness and enjoying the beauty of the city.
Very, very interesting. It is indeed very beautiful. And today, when you showed, you talked about a little about the history of the city. But
Yeah.
well, there you are. Hello. Now I can see
Yes.
you.
Hello. I'm
Yeah.
here. I'm here.
Yeah, and you were talking earlier on the day today that
Yeah.
it was one of the first streets in the Western Hemisphere to have lighting, right? And
Yes.
this was the work of an engineer, you said.
Yeah. Just a moment.
Yes,
I want to show you around.
yes,
Probably we should work in this direction.
uh-huh.
Okay. So you
Yeah.
were saying?
Yeah, that this was one of the first streets to have lights, electrical lights, electricity.
Yes, but in the beginning there were just candles. Yes, when the electricity
Yeah.
was not invented.
Oh, I see. And but nowadays it's a big avenue and it's very lit, right? There's a lot of light around.
Yeah. Well, actually, the lighting is much better than this. I've seen better in the past, but still, it's beautiful. Do you hear the
Yes.
cars? It's very noisy around.
Well, I think the microphone blocks a little bit when you're walking.
Yeah.
The your microphone is like unidirectional, I think, and it blocks the sound a little bit. So it
Yeah.
doesn't sound so noisy for us.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Man, there's still a lot of traffic. It's almost 11 o'clock and a lot of traffic going
Yes.
around. Huh?
11 o'clock in the morning. In the
So
morning.
this is the really city that never
My
sleeps,
life
right?
seems like a morning. Sorry again.
Yeah. This is the city that never sleeps, not New York.
Yeah. Well, better than and Rio. Rio doesn't sleep.
Yeah, but I think Sao Paulo has more movement at night than Rio probably. Rio has some spots. Sao Paulo has it's basically all greater part of the city probably. But what do you have in store for us for tomorrow and all that? Busy, you had a busy day today, right?
Oh, very busy. Tomorrow is also a little bit lighter. Friday is very busy.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we're gonna go to Belo Horizonte on Friday, so we have tomorrow probably to do something a bit lighter in the morning. But we
Interesting.
can go to the. There are several different places
Mm-hmm.
that show the relation between science and art. Here we
I
have science engineer who has invented this 130 years ago.
uh-huh.
130 years ago, without
I
knowing the
see.
word of sustainability, and is the most sustainable, you know, boulevard in the world, where the bikes are in the center.
Yeah, this helps a
So
lot. This has a very it helps to build a very big integration, right, between cars and
yeah,
bicycles
yeah,
without
but
risking.
sometimes there is a it's a huge it's a huge how can I say, it's a huge misunderstanding. Sometimes we build the bike lanes just for the bike lanes without
Hmm.
making a calculation on the profit on CO2 level. So you imagine this four way highway,
Hmm.
okay?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can see
This
it.
four-way highway could end up in three if the bike lines was not in the middle.
I
And if
see.
the bike lines are not used,
Uh-huh.
creating them, it is not a positive thing in terms of sustainability. The purpose of sustainability, it is it is to, in a big picture, to reduce CO2 emissions. But if
I
you don't
see.
reduce in the big picture, that's just we're playing around. If a bike line in the evening, in the winter, filled
Uh-huh.
with snow, serves nobody, then what's the purpose of having that? While cars are being staying idle, emitting a lot of COs because they'll stop more frequently, and when you stop,
Uh-huh.
you have more CO2 being generated. So
I
instead of
see.
doing saving CO2, instead of saving CO2, you are
Increasing
actually
it.
you are increasing it.
I
So,
see.
but this depends on each city. A
I
study has
see.
to be done in each city. A general view on this is always bad.
I
Sustainability is
see.
local and global. Local in order to take measures, global in order to have the bottom line. In order to have the
Uh-huh.
bottom line, how much you save in terms of energy, how much you reduce CO2, having both sides and making a clear calculation, what do you gain and what do you lose. So here, for example, it's already done 130 years ago.
Mhm.
Bike lines are in the middle, and this is incredible of the city. You can see it.
Interesting. Yes, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It makes a beautiful contrast. Makes a beautiful contrast. So it was very good to see Avenida Paulista at night. Thank you for this opportunity. Yes, and thank you for sharing with us this experience. Wow, look at this. This is another Christmas tree, right? You hadn't seen
Yes,
that.
this is
Yes.
another one.
Yeah. It's a perfect
We can
spot
show.
to finish. It's a perfect spot to say goodnight to everybody.
Yes,
And Merry Christmas
for
also,
sure.
right? Because we are what, 3 weeks away from Christmas?
Three
No,
weeks away.
2 weeks from Christmas, right?
Uh, we
Christmas
are.
is in 2 weeks. So Merry Christmas to you and to everybody.
Yes, Merry Christmas to everybody. But we have so much things to do before Christmas. 2 weeks is a
Ye-
long time.
Oh, it is. It is. But I don't know if we're going to see such a beautiful Christmas tree like that in any
Yeah,
of our broadcastings. So, well, this is a short live because for many reasons, especially because I think we've if we put together, we've got like almost half an hour of Avenida Paulista already. So, thank you very much for showing us during the day and at night one of the most beautiful and exquisite places. It's like the, as you said earlier, it's like the Fifth Avenue to New York, the Champs Elysees to Paris. Yes. So, thank you
so
very much, Dr. Florian.
it's a 130 years anniversary and we showed it during the day and during the night. So
That's it.
I guess
Yes.
I guess for you and for me, it's time to sleep.
Well, for sure. So, tomorrow we have more. Keep posted. We are going
Yeah,
to have
tomorrow we are a bit light schedule. We can figure out a couple of good places and
good.
where science and arts mix together and creates that synergy that makes 1 plus 1 equal to 5.
Well, that's it with this beautiful message of 1 plus 1 equals 5 using art and science together. We say goodbye. I'm Mario Linares, broadcasting from Rio de Janeiro, and Dr. Florian Kongoli from Avenida Paulista in Sao Paulo.
Good night, Marcos. Mario.
Okay, good night, everybody. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.